What's good, everyone? This is your boy DJ's Raw Uncut Truth. Give you that raw content that you deservedly need. And man, I seem to be right again. Well, almost right. Now, I think a week or so ago, I mentioned this, and fellow Pelican fans were pissed, to say the least, that I brought up that there's a great chance that Jrue Holiday could get traded. I brought up the fact that Brandon Ingram needs to play the two guard position to elevate his game. Let's be real now. B.I. is a 6'7", 190-pound small forward. And he's not 6'7". I don't believe he's 6'7". I'm going to say he's 6'9". There's no way Brandon Ingram is 6'7", but let me digress. So I mentioned that on the video. I had so much slack from so-called Pelican fans. Now, the people that listen to me know I'm a Laker fan, but the Pelicans are like my, let me say this respectfully, fuck it, I'll say it, my side hoe team. Like, they're the team that they got a couple players that used to play for the Lakers, and I want them to do well, so I root for their successes, except for my Lakers, of course. But that's what it is. I brought up trade scenarios. I talked about the weaknesses of the Pelicans. It was spot on. The only one that got mad at me, not even Pelican fans, this is really Jrue Holiday fans. And what I told them was, in the business of basketball, trades happen. So if the Pelicans want to trade Lonzo Ball, and he had a name from the bubble, if he did what he was supposed to do in the bubble, then that would make sense as well, but that didn't happen. Jrue Holiday has that name right now, and they're trying to take advantage of it. As everyone knows, Shams Charania is one of the most, probably the most, besides him and Woj, of the well-connected media around. It's not even close. So if they say it, it's true. Now, this is what Sham said, and I quote, "The New Orleans Pelicans are openly discussing star Jrue Holiday in trade talks, and several contending teams are pursuing," sources tell from the Athletic and Stadium. This is what he said, and I told everyone this was going to happen, but they didn't believe me. They didn't believe me because they thought I was a regular YouTuber who doesn't know anything. But Shines failed to realize I do my research. And before I go on, I want to say shout out to FYL Sports Debate. The brother kept it real on AB the Heroes channel, and he talked about researching before you go and make a video. A lot of these YouTubers, they go on clutch points and various sites and get their talking points and then say it on their videos. That's not creative at all. A video like this is just off the rip. This is just what I seen and information I gathered for myself. So that's very important. If you want to make a YouTube channel, stop trying to steal people's flow. Create your own flow. And in regards to Jrue Holiday, I've already said that Jrue Holiday is a great guy. Jrue Holiday gives back to the community. He was a great player in UCLA. I respect Jrue Holiday. This is not a personal decision. This is a win-win. Jrue Holiday gets to play for a contender. I repeat, Jrue Holiday gets to play for a contender. The Pelicans, as of right now, are not a contender. That's just reality. But the Pelicans can be a playoff team if they add a 3-and-D wing and a stretch 5 that fits in today's NBA. The same things I talked about in a previous video. So when I say stuff, don't doubt me. Because again, I'm right. And when he gets officially, if and when he gets officially traded, there's gonna be people that's gonna be quiet. The same people who were hating on my channel, talking about I don't know what I'm talking about, saying that you're just a Lonzo Ball stan, even though I'm objective of Lonzo. They're going to be quiet as a church mouse. I can't state this enough. When teams are trying to give you everything imaginable for one player because of his name, you got to take that opportunity. That's how you create winning teams. The first mistake the Pelicans ever did was trying to make Jrue Holiday a so-called MVP candidate. They even said that in the press conference last year. And even I was like, hold up, we know that Jrue Holiday is a great player, but he's not an MVP caliber player. There's only a few superstars in the NBA. They saw him as a superstar. In reality, Jrue is a really good player, a great player, who can definitely help a championship team. You already got Brooklyn wanting to give the Pelicans pretty much the farm for Jrue Holiday. I had so many trade scenarios from Jared Allen with Karis LeVert, with Joe Harris, and some draft picks. And these fools try to tell me that's not a good trade. Are you kidding me? Man, that's a steal. I mean, those are players, and I brought up Taurean Prince in that trade too. So you fill up all your needs and you create a lot of depth, and it gives you the flexibility to cut those bench players out of the Pelicans roster. I don't want to see no Jahlil Okafor, who's as slow as a snail on defense. I don't want to see Etuan Moore, who ball hogs more than life itself. Get those ball hogs out the team. I'm tired of them dribbling the air out of the ball, not playing with offensive cohesion. Now, some of it's Lonzo's fault because he needs to demand the ball and tell them that I'm the point guard and we're running things by me. Also, Stan Van Gundy, he also has to tell his team that we run everything through our point guard. That's just how really good head coaches win. Now, I'm not saying that Lonzo Ball's Tony Parker, but I'm giving this analogy. When Greg Popovich was winning those championships, even though he had Tim Duncan and then David Robinson earlier in the years, he told the whole team, hey, Tony Parker is our point guard. We run everything by him. And in 2003, they beat the Lakers, which ticked me off. I remember 2003, man. Should have never lost to the Spurs, but let me stay on subject. and they beat the Nets. And then 2 years later, they won in 2005. 2 years after that, they won in 2007. And then they beat the Miami Heat in 2014. All because Greg Popovich trusted his point guard. And at the time when he told the team that we run everything through our point guard, the media and everybody else like, what? Tony Parker? He's just a speedy French guy. He's not Tim Duncan. But it helped the team out. And they became a machine in the NBA. They pretty much became the Patriots of the NBA, the Spurs. Now, with the Pelicans, all Stan Van Gundy got to do is trust your point guard. Now, he's going to allow other ball handlers to get the shine as well. That's just how his offense works. I'm cool with that. But all I'm saying is that Lonzo Ball's usage rate has to be more than 18.8%. That's too low for a starting point guard in the NBA. If he can increase it by at least 25%, I'll take that. And more. At the very least. But yeah, I like the trade. I like the trade because it's smart. Any team that pursues a trade like that and getting those pieces back, that's a win. You cannot tell me, and that's just one of the examples, because you never know, the Nuggets may want them. What if the Nuggets offer Bol and Michael Porter? You're going to say no to that trade? And the Nuggets want Jrue very bad. The Nuggets feel like if they had Jrue Holiday with Jamal Murray, there won't be too many guards to stop him. And it will allow Jamal Murray to save a lot of energy. Jrue Holiday can literally pick up the best guard, and it would not allow Murray to just exert so much energy to guard these Steph Currys and Damian Lillards. That's what you get Jrue for. That's why they want him so bad. So the Pelicans are in a great position. All they have to do is make the smart choice in the trade. That's all they have to do. And if they excel at that, then there's a chance the Pelicans can make the 8th seed. And in the West, if you can win the 8th seed, that's like winning the freaking 4th seed in the East. That's a big accomplishment in the West. There's so many great teams. The Minnesota Timberwolves, who, if you look at the roster, adding D'Lo with Karl Anthony Towns and Malik Beasley, even though he's in trouble right now, and many others, you'll say, wait a minute, that's a playoff team. In the East, yeah. But since they're in the West, they're picked to go last. That's how tough the East is. So that's all I'm about to say. All praise to the Most High. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And make sure that you share the content. We're almost at 1,000. I'm telling you, man, when I get monetized, man, you're really about to see some videos out the woodwork, man. So be on the lookout. It's a blessing to do these videos. It makes my day. Also, I know the election's going on right now and everybody's all stressed out. But take a breather, drink you a cup of water, get you a cup of coffee, and just worry about, making sure your family's okay, making sure you saving your money, making sure you building your credit up. No president can help you with that, only you. Like Malcolm X used to say, do for self. So, peace.